Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all the viewers that are tuning in live right now for this amazing live stream. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Reynaldo Perez, right? And I promise you that this call that you are on is gonna be the call that changes the trajectory of not just your life, but your family's life. Right? So right now, while we're on the call, before we begin, I want you to send a thank you text to whoever got you on this call in advance because, right, the help that they're giving you is going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get to it, right? Why are you on this call, right? You guys are on this specific call because somebody cared about you enough to position you in front of some life-changing information. What are we talking about, right? I want you guys to think of these three questions. Number one, the first question I'm going to ask you is, if you stopped making money for the next 6 months to a year, would you have enough money saved up in your bank account to survive? That's the true meaning of wealth. How long can you go without making money? A lot of us are one accident away or a job away from being down bad. The first question. The second question, if you go in your bank statement, right, and looked at all of the purchases that you've made, right, from January until now, how many of those purchases paid you back? How many of the purchases have made you money? Right? That's the second question. And the third question is, right now, are you where you want to be at financially, or are you settling? Right? If the answer to any of those questions is no, you might want to pay attention. Right? What we're talking about today is the foreign exchange market. Here's the thing, family. Right? We're going to give you guys a real transparent look as to what we do, because there's a lot of, misinformation online, and we want to make sure that you guys understand exactly what it is that we do, right? So let's just give you a breakdown of what Forex is, right? The foreign exchange market is similar to the stock market. However, instead of trading, the ownership of companies, what we're doing is truly revolutionary, something I've never seen before, right? We're trading currencies, right? That same US dollar that you have in your pocket, or that Mexican peso you have when you go to Tulum for vacation, guess what? It changes in value every second of the day. We're actually able to make money, right? Whether the price goes up or down. But I'm gonna be honest, right? That's boring. That's not what I got. What I came here to tell you. A lot of you guys aren't investing just because you don't understand. I'm here to simplify it, right? If you've ever cheated on a test, you can make money with us, right? Something that you've done for free can get you paid. Let's talk about it. When you cheated on the test, what happened? Simple. You saw somebody that made the type of money you saw somebody that had the answers, right? They had A's and B's, and you copied off of them, right? You didn't copy off of the class clown. You copied off of somebody that had the answers. So really think about it, right? If I'm next to a multi-millionaire, right? If I'm next to a multi-millionaire and I'm not a multi-millionaire and he's actively participating in multi-millionaire activities, all I have to do is take a peek, right? And I might not get 100% on the test just like he did, but I'm for sure going to pass. I'm going to get that 90. But it's the same process, right? We have an earn while you learn system. Let me tell you guys something. This information, I know you guys, it's a lot of information. You don't have to pay anything because this information is free. But let me tell you guys something, right? There's gambling and there's an investing. When you don't know what you're doing, that's called gambling. For those people that say, I don't actually want to invest, I want to go figure it out on my own, I'm begging you, go on YouTube and try trading on your own. And when you're done losing money, I want you guys to come back. And remember, I told you guys this, right? The information is completely free, but what we have is an earn while you learn system where we're going to cut the learning curve in half. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut the learning curve in half, right? Now, this is just so you guys see what's going on, right? For my people in the audience, if you do not know how to trade, but you've made money, make some noise. It speaks for itself, right? We have people that haven't been in a business for a month or two, right? Don't know all of the answers, but they're still making money. It's simple as that. Right? It's literally as simple as that. So that's what we got. We got an earn while you learn system. We're going to come in, you're going to copy, paste, and profit and make money. Now, here's the thing, full transparency, right? Because a lot of people want to tell you the good, but they won't tell you the bad, right? The good is you can make money. Absolutely. The bad is this, right? If you gamble, that's on you. Let me break that down in the math for you, right? Let's say we have 10 trade opportunities for you to make money. 7 of them win, and 3 of them lose. Common sense says what? I won 7 times, I lost 3 times, I should have made money. But what if you decide that one loss, I want to put 100% of my account. I want to put 1,000% of my account. You're going to lose all of your money, right? So that's what it is. We're going to give you more wins than losses, but if you decide to gamble, it's going to be on you. Think of it like a gym membership, right? If I show up every other day, I'm going to get certain results. If I show up once a week, I'm going to get certain results. But if I show up every single day with a positive and winning attitude, my life is going to change, right? And that's ultimately the beginning of it, okay? So that's what it is. We're making money from our cell phones. Simple as put. You got to ask yourself this. If your job, your employer, knew of a way to make what you make in an hour, in a minute, would you still be working at that job? Really ask yourself. For my people in the crowd, if you can make what you make an hour at your job in a minute, would you quit your job? Yes or yes? It's honestly a no-brainer. You're hearing it from 15,000 people that are making money and that came all the way to Miami to make money with us, man. So that's exactly what we got going on. And honestly, right, we got a special surprise for you. Very special surprise for you, right? If you're sick and tired of living the life that you're living right now, and you actually want to make change, you have to step outside of your comfort zone and do something that you've never done before. I'm going to be transparent, right? A lot of people are throwing forks under the dirt, are talking about the business of investing under the dirt, right? That's simply because they're uneducated. Ask yourself, how many millionaires do you know? How many 6-figure earners do you know? And how many of them are actually willing to sit down and give you game? You see, your homeboy might have made it to the NBA, but if you can't jump like him, you can't shoot like him, guess what? You can't get paid like him. Your best friend might be a rapper, but if you can't harmonize like him, you can't rap like him, you can't get paid like him. What we're doing here is we're taking normal people, right, with extraordinary dreams and putting them in an opportunity that can make it real. So what I'm going to do is an honor, right? I'm going to pass the call over to somebody. Look, I'm going to be honest. You have a higher likelihood of getting struck by lightning than getting a conversation out of Mr. Bryce Thompson, right? He's 24 years old, right? I don't know if the cameras are zooming in, but I want you to zoom in on his neck, right? I want you to then zoom in on his wrist and his other wrist, right? And I want you to do the math, but here's the thing. It's not about the material that's important, right? It's the fact that somebody of his caliber, right, that has multi-millions in his bank account, is very difficult to get him to sit down in front of you and put you guys on game. So, right, I want everybody to give a standing ovation to the one and only 24-year-old phenom, Mr. Bryce Thompson.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, look, everybody here on the live stream, first and foremost, I want to say welcome. Again, my name is Bryce Thompson. I've been in this world of investing for about 4 years. It's completely changed my life, my family's life for generations to come. And as you can see, it's changing thousands of people's lives, not only just behind me, but in multiple states, countries around the entire globe. Ray told you so many great things about me. Not once did he really talk about himself. So I guess that's my job. Ray is actually younger than me. He's a multi-millionaire. And the most impressive thing about him is not the money that he's made, not the jewelry that he has, not the cars that he drives, not the houses that he's lived in, not the penthouses that he's lived in. The most impressive thing is that he's impacted and saved the lives of 15,000 plus people at the tender age of 24. Now, he told you about an opportunity, right? He gave you a pretty condensed version of exactly what we do. He didn't tell you about any of our products, services, or resources, right? We got products, services, and resources that are literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in worth. And just like he said, people are coming into our organization, whether they know what they're doing or not, they're making money. People are coming in, right? People are coming in, making money first and finding out why they did it later. Right, so you got to ask yourself, right? You're coming into this space. You haven't heard about cryptocurrencies. You don't know anything about Forex. You've heard about it, but you don't know how to get involved. We're completely cutting your learning curve in half. We want you to come in. We know you don't understand. We know you've heard of Bitcoin. We know you've heard of Litecoin, Ethereum. We know that you see other people making money. We want to start putting that money in your pocket, right? Not over the course of 3 weeks, not over the course of 3 months. We want you making money within your first 3 days of being in this opportunity. Now watch this. Everybody that's in this room today, if you made money within your first 3 days, make some noise.
Should we do testimonials or not?
All right. So this is what I want everybody on this live stream to understand. All right. Everybody in this room, all right, everybody in this room. There are 6-figure earners in this room. There are 7-figure earners in this room. There are 8-figure earners right here in this stadium. The common denominator of all of these different people at these levels of income is the fact that we have the same foundation, the same subscription that has propelled us to where we are today, right? So 4 years ago, I got a subscription because I heard of cryptocurrencies, I heard of Forex, but I didn't know how to get involved. I wanted to make money. I got access to a little bit of income, and I wanted to understand, okay, how can I maximize this money? People know how to make money. People know how to save money. People for sure know how to spend money, but not a lot of people know how to multiply their income. So when I got access, at the time, I was a student at Morehouse, right, paying $47,000 a year. $47,000 a year. I got on a Zoom call, kind of like the live stream that you're listening on right now. It looked nothing like this. But I heard this same exact information, and I said, okay, you know, I'm getting access to all of these, you know, these videos. I'm getting access to all of these hundreds of $1,000s of worth in products, services, softwares, resources that's gonna multiply my money for me without me knowing what I'm doing. This has to be, you know, somewhat close to the tuition that I'm already paying. I've already pulled out loans. I can't afford to pay another $47,000 in tuition for something like this. I was blown away when somebody said it's actually a fraction of that. And I thought to myself, I can't even afford a fraction of $47,000. And they said, no, I don't think you understand. It's only a couple $100s. I said, okay, I don't have a lot of money, right? I may have a couple $100s in my account, but you mean to tell me I could pay $200 to $300 and make $1 million? And they said, absolutely. Oh, I said, okay, how soon could this happen? Well, people have done it within their first 6 months. People have made multiple 6 figures within their first 6 months, right? There are people in this stadium that have made multiple 6 figures in their first 6 months, in their first 12 months, in their first 18 months. Now, I want you all to understand, the people that are listening to me right now, you may say, hey, I don't know, I don't know if I can risk this, I don't know if I can spend this $200 that I have in my account. You're tuning in live in the Miami Dolphins Stadium, listening to 2 people, but behind us is 14,000 plus people. Now, if you paid a couple $100s to be in this room, make some noise. You're tuning in live. A lot of you are probably in your room, in your bedroom. You may be getting a haircut, but I want you to really understand, raise your level of awareness of what's going on right now. You've been hoping, you've been praying, you've been asking for an opportunity to come along that can change your life forever. I think God is answering your prayers through me and Ray right now. Within your first 30 days, however much money you make, that's totally to your discretion. If you've made at least $100 in your first 30 days, make some noise. If you've made at least $1,000 in your first 30 days, make some noise. People are making money. Making money is the easy part. We don't have a lot of time here, but I want to get straight to it. Within your first 30 days, that's totally up to you. But let's just say you make $1,000. Our subscription, our tuition is just like Netflix, right? You get on Netflix, you get a subscription. I'm sure a lot of you have Netflix. You want to watch a movie, go watch the movie. You may say, hey, I've watched the movie I wanted to watch. I no longer need a subscription. Cut it off. You come into our group, our organization, our company, right? You pay to get in. That $200 to $300 initial payment, that's one time. You make $1,000. You make $2,000. You make $3,000 your first 30 days. And you say, hey, I want to do this again. We're not going to charge you $200, $300. No, it's a fraction of that. $175 or a couple $100 can keep your subscription going. Now, this is the crazy part. This is what, my college didn't do. We both went to the same school. You come into our group, you come into this organization, you get access to everything these 14,000 plus people behind me have access to that's been making us money, that's been buying us new cars, that's been buying us new watches, that's been buying us new houses, that's been retiring our families. You get access to that information. You show two other people that you made money. You show two other people what you just watched just now. That monthly subscription is totally free. I went to Morehouse College. Hundreds of people went to Morehouse College probably off of the strength of me from my hometown. I still had to pay my tuition. I still had to pay that $47,000. You show two other people, mom, dad, cousin, brother, uncle, sister, the money that you made. Seeing is believing. You show them the money that you made. Your subscription, your tuition is totally free. And guess what? Guess what? You're in a room screaming in a Dolphin Stadium on a Saturday, right? Because you retired your family forever off a $200 to $300 investment. Look, this opportunity is endless, right? We just went over the cake, right? We went over the cake. Now, there's an icing part of this. There's an icing part. The cake, you can eat the cake by itself. Not everybody likes the icing, but when you put the icing on top, it's so much better. Not only are you gonna make money investing, but our organization offers you an opportunity to build residual income. Make some noise if you got residual income in this room today. The year is 2021. The year is 2021. If you don't have a residual source of income and you're sitting at home, life is passing you by, you're trying to figure out, what am I gonna do next year? How am I gonna make money? How am I gonna support my kids? How am I gonna go buy my dream car? I really need you to listen up. You show two people, your tuition is waived. If you decide to show a third person, you got a third friend, a third family member, whatever the case may be, that wants to get access, that wants to make money investing in the largest financial market in the world, that wants to make money investing in the digital currency market, you get a third person. Our partner platform, our company, our organization, we're gonna pay you residually. They're gonna pay you every single Friday at least $37.50. Every single Friday. Now, you may say, hey, $37.50 isn't a lot of money. But if you really look at it, $37.50 every single Friday over the course of 4 years, because that's what it's been for me, that adds up. This is a domino effect opportunity. Those three people can lead to thousands, hundreds of thousands, and you can wake up, you can look up 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and you could be making $1 million a month in residual income. That's just the icing. I'm not gonna take too much time on it. We went over the meat of this presentation. What I need you to do, you're tuned in on this live stream. You've got on this live stream maybe by somebody in this room, a close friend, a close family member sent you the link, or you saw it on Instagram. Get back with them immediately. Right? Get back with them immediately. Say, what's the site? What's the link? What do I need access to? Because I see exactly what's going on, and I want to make sure that I'm one of the 30,000 plus people that's in the stadium again next time we do this event, screaming to the top of my lungs because my family is retired forever. Everybody in this stadium, make some noise for all of our new family members tuned in. Hold on.
So look, and because of previous technical difficulties, right, we're running a limited time promotion where you are guaranteed to see profits within your first 48 hours. So if you're trying to make money within the next 2 days, get back with whoever got you on this call and let's get you guys started today.
See you guys later. Looking forward to seeing you in the chat. Looking forward to seeing you in the family. Everybody give them a round of applause tuned in. We'll see you later.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ronaldo.